Mahatma Gandhi once said, "You must be the change you wish to see in the world." He said this because people kept telling him that in order for people to change, the world must change first. There is so much inequality and injustice in the world today. All around us we see that people do not have equal access to education, healthcare, and even food. Every day we see that people are treated differently as a result of the color of their skin, their gender, or their physical ability. When thinking of what Gandhi said and the different kinds of injustice and equality all around us, it becomes clear that we cannot expect for things to change if there are no people in the world who begin to change it. There are people in the world who are passionate about playing a role in reducing inequalities and addressing injustice. These people help others who are faced with challenges and provide support in order to improve or change the situation of the people in our communities. Some of these people are social workers, and today we will look at the profession of social work. Social work is based on the principles of human rights and requires one to come into contact with people of all ages, races, genders, and physical ability. Social work requires a lot of patience in order to work with different populations such as children, families, and substance abusers. The kind of people that a social worker gets to work with depends on what the social worker has specialized in, as well as their personal preference. Social workers interact with individuals, families, and communities in counseling, mental health therapy, community development, life skills training, adult education, economic empowerment, and various prevention programs. Social work also entails social research, the analysis and formulation of social policies, and the management of social service programs. Few professions offer more diverse opportunities, and anyone who's passionate about making a difference will enjoy this profession. To be a social worker, you must be willing to reflect on yourself and develop yourself continuously. To become a social worker, you need passion and drive. The passion to create a positive change in the world, and the drive to keep going even when facing obstacles. A social worker needs to be able to connect with people, to communicate well, and not be judgmental. Academically, there are no specific high school subjects that are required. However, you must obtain good grades in your final year of high school to be accepted to university to pursue a bachelor's degree in social work. Once you finish your studies, you could register as a professional social worker. For entry-level jobs, a bachelor's degree is sufficient, but a master's degree in social work has become a fairly standard requirement for many roles. Now let us move into the future and imagine you as a social worker. What are some of the joys and challenges of the profession? Depending on where you work, salaries for social workers are not high, and social workers handle big caseloads. Thus, as a social worker, it is possible to become tired and burnt out if you do not know how to manage your caseload. Depending on the types of cases and kinds of communities a social worker is working with, fear is also a challenge that may need to be overcome. For example, if you are working in a violent community, a violent home environment, or a violent client, the nature of work can be very frustrating at times. The change that you wish to bring may take time. For example, your work may deal with changing deep-rooted attitudes of a person, group, or community, and this can be very difficult. Another challenge is being able to deal with the harsh realities that people live in. You may not be able to help everyone as much as you hoped you would. With the challenges in mind, let us look at the fulfilling and positive aspects of social work. Most social workers find joy in making a difference in the community or having a positive impact on an individual or a group and helping them overcome their obstacles. Seeing that people and situations can change for the better is also a fulfilling part of social work. Dealing with diverse issues and learning from client systems are also a positive aspect of social work. Social work is an honorable career field that gains the respect of others. By playing a key role in improving the lives of others, social workers build their own self-confidence and can feel proud of being involved in such an admirable profession. We will leave you with this statement by a social worker. My work makes me feel relevant. At least I am trying, which is better than just feeling frustrated about what goes on around me.